With less than 2 months to go before the general election, it is a good time to look at the close battles for the race for the control of the United States Senate. Right now, 34 seats are being contested. Republicans currently have a majority with 54 out of the 100 seats in the Senate. Democrats must gain at least 4 seats without losing any seats. So, if the country elects a Democratic vice president, they can get the Senate majority with 4 seats. But if the country elects a Republican vice president, they will need 5 seats to control the Senate. In Nevada, current Senator Harry Reid, Democrat, is retiring. He is currently the minority leader of the Senate. Congressman Joe Heck is challenging former State Attorney General Catherine Cortez Masto for this U.S. Senate seat. Currently, Congressman Joe Heck has a slight lead, but this race is very tight. This is the only chance Republicans will have at a Senate pickup this year. In Ohio, current Senator Rob Portman, Republican, is challenging former Governor Ted Strickland, who hopes to be the oldest senator elected at age 75. The polls currently show Rob Portman ahead. The race is still very tight. In Florida, currently held by former presidential candidate Marco Rubio, he has a Democratic congressman challenger, Patrick Murphy. Right now, the polls show a dead heat, and a down-to-the-wire contest is likely. Patrick Murphy will likely attack Marco Rubio on his poor attendance in the U.S. Senate. In Indiana, current Senator Todd Young is running for re-election against Evan Bayh, former Democratic senator. The polls currently show Bayh ahead, but the race is still very close. In Missouri, currently held by Republican Roy Blunt, the race is very close, like most races this year, against current Secretary of State Jason Kander. Jason Kander has attacked Roy Blunt on guns. Jason Kander has supported Second Amendment rights. He also supports background checks. The race is very close. In Wisconsin, currently held by Senator Ron Johnson, Republican, former Senator Russ Feingold is running for re-election, and he's up in the polls. Will Russ have another shot at serving in the U.S. Senate? It looks so. In Illinois, currently held by Senator Mark Kirk, he is challenged by Congresswoman Tammy Duckworth. This is the former seat that Barack Obama held when he was a senator. In New Hampshire, the seat is currently held by Senator Kelly Ayotte, who is running for re-election, against the current governor, Maggie Hassan. The polls show another dead heat. In North Carolina, a true toss-up state, the seat is currently held by Richard Burr, who is running for re-election, against Deborah Ross. Polls in that state currently show Burr ahead slightly. In Pennsylvania, a seat currently held by Pat Toomey, the polls are very tight between Pat Toomey and Katie McGinty, Democrat. That is the end of competitive races for the U.S. Senate. We should watch it closely because whoever is elected president will have to get along with whoever wins the Senate.